All right, let's see if we have anybody at the moment. We are at the 2025 AXPONA in Schaumburg, Illinois. Guys, you are seeing the hallways at this time. So hopefully you get an idea of what's going on. Let's go all the way down to the end over there. Let's go over here. Should be public. All right, guys, you are starting to join right now. I am early here at AXPONA, 2025 AXPONA show. I am bringing you closer to the action so you can see behind the scenes what we got going on. Okay, so hit that like button, subscribe. Yes, I gotta say it. You don't like my beard? It's different, right? Anyway, this is my informal outfit so that I can just give you a preview of what's going on behind the scenes. We'll get to see the rooms that are gonna be playing music throughout this weekend, and hopefully you guys can feel closer to the action. Let's go, follow me. You can follow, as you can see, we're gonna walk all the way to the end right now. Wow, there's so much work that goes on behind the scenes. It's ridiculous how much work goes on behind the scenes. It really is. Let's walk all the way down to the end. Goldman. Huh. I don't think they were here last year. I don't think they were here last year. Goldman. Can you hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me loud and clear? Before I continue, just let me know if you can hear the mic very loud and clear. All right, we're looking at the live stream. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to figure out the comments here so I can read.
Nice beard.
People are already commenting. Hey, I can't see the comments on. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm trying to read the comments, so give me a second, guys. We're trying to figure this out at the moment.
No, that's something else. Just a tad.
1 second. I know it's 33 of you. I don't know what's going on with the comments. I thought we could see comments right now. We're trying to figure out some technical difficulties at this time. But anyway, hopefully you guys can hear. Let's continue. All right, so I believe this is the first room. Over there, one side. So they can see a sound system right now, and at least we figure this out in the meantime. All right, guys, sorry for the sudden video. I'm just trying to give you guys a little airtime on my channel so people can see the work you do behind the scenes.
Great.
It is important that people understand what you'll do.
Absolutely.
So you're seeing the Wilson Manish speaker here. Which model? Wow. Stunning. Check this out. It's absolutely stunning. What a beautiful speaker. What a gorgeous speaker. I don't know the exact model. What model is this? Which one? Omni loudspeaker. What's the MSRP on the speaker? How much is the speaker? Or euros is fine. We just had 20% tariff and that we're good. How much?
Sorry, 101 UK.
101 euros.
UK.
UK, okay. UK. So 101 UK. And this is optional, I'm assuming, right?
That's the IGX, infrasonic generator, and that is 26 UK.
26 UK. This is optional piece to supplement the low registers, obviously add more body throughout the frequency range. You know the deal. You've heard it a million times. It's really important, especially in a room this size. This is a massive room. As you can see, it's huge, humongous room. Okay, huge room. And this is a brand from Italy that I believe has had my attention. Audio Flight. Okay, an Italian brand. Aesthetically, it reminds me a little bit of Boulder on the outside, although I'm not saying it is a Boulder, but it reminds me a little bit of the color and finish of Boulder amplifiers. Beautiful. Cabling via blue, I believe. Yes, via blue cabling, as you can see. Coming around. Hopefully you guys are hitting that like button. I'm bringing you closer to the action, especially for those that cannot come in to the show. Those of you who are overseas, love if you guys give me that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, okay? We got a lot of rooms to see, okay? So I'm sorry I can't read the comments right now. At this time, we have no idea what the hell is going on with the phone, so I can't read your comments. My wife is trying to figure it out. Hopefully we can figure out and take some questions. But let's continue. In the meantime, which beautiful turntable is this? Is this the one Michael Fremer has?
It is.
This is the one Michael Fremer has. By the way, he talked to me about this turntable at the Dallas show, and he told me this was like transformational for him. And now this is coming from a guy who's heard every single turntable out there, okay? This is supposed to be like the god of turntables in here. So this is supposed to be, make sure you're like gluing your jaw shut right now, because I know some of you are drooling, especially those that love vinyl. This is supposed to be the almighty. Absolutely stunning. Look at that. Simply gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. What an incredible looking piece. Wow. What's the MSRP on this piece right now? What? 270 UK. This turntable is $270,000, not $270, $270,000 UK, okay? So hopefully you guys can continue with me. I love what you guys are putting together. This is definitely gonna be one of the rooms that I'm gonna be coming in and listening to. I'm curious to hear that, because I still haven't heard any digital that sounds remotely close to something like that. And that's supposed to be the best there is, okay? So follow me, let's continue. Thank you guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for all the work you do.
Thank you.
I appreciate all the work you guys put in. No one talks about this, and I'm doing that today. I'm showing my audience that it needs to be highlighted, the work that you guys do, for us to come in and listen to your system. Thank you.
Are Twitter protectors pretty acoustically transparent, or should we pull them?
Thank you, appreciate it. That was amazing. This is the Utopia D room, okay? Utopia D room. That's supposed to be the best turntable, okay? That's supposed to be out there. When it comes to turntables, that's it, the almighty. Let's continue. Let's see if they let us in. Let's see. It's locked. They don't want me there. All right. It's really good. So many crates. Wow. Massive crates. This room should be no secret by now. This is the Focal room. Many of you know about this room. Always puts on a performance, puts on a show. Hi everyone. How you guys doing? I'm just doing a little pregame for my YouTube channel so they can see what you guys do before we arrive, so they see the work you guys put in. Greatly appreciated by all of us. So if you just give me 3 minutes to show the masses what you guys got going on, that's all. So, looking at the rest of the Focal, and I believe, I don't see the big ones. I don't know if they're gonna have the big Grande Utopias, maybe they won't. But a lot going on here, wow. Home theater series, love it. It's always one of the standout rooms of the show, so you gotta pay this room a visit if you're coming to the show. It never disappoints. Focal never disappoints here at AXPONA. Check out all the equipment, all audio jewelry. Check this out. All of the name stuff, Sopras. These are musical fidelity products, part of their portfolio, right under the Focal umbrella. They also sell these products. Let's carry on. How many people do we have?
We have 89 people and 40 likes. That's a little uneven.
40 likes and 89 people. I am
We
very
need to
disappointed
even
at
that
the
out.
time. At
Hit
this
that
time.
like button.
Hi. All right. Let's continue and see what we got here. All right, let's see. I don't think I'm gonna go there because they're running sweet tones. So they might be upset if I interrupt what they got going on. Euphoria room. Another room, one of the best. I think this is actually, I actually called him on the phone and I told him how amazing that room was.
Hey, man.
Remember, right?
How are you, man?
I gave you props. That room was phenomenal. That
You
room.
see, I didn't listen to you. I brought the other ones.
Which ones are these?
Well, the same VRCs, but different colors.
Different finish. Okay.
finish.
Different finish. VRCs.
Change.
Thank you. We love seeing something different, flexibility. Look at these. So tell us a little bit about this finish. Is this an upcharge? Tell us a little more.
This is an upcharge, the same price point as with the Sunset Fire in. This is a Tempest material, so it's almost like a blend of a jade. And these are actually transparent. These will light up. I don't know if I'm going to light them up here, but these will actually light up.
Wow.
These look spectacular.
Are they broken in?
They are broken in. They're ready to go.
Ready to
Yeah,
go.
They've got hundreds of hours on them.
I have one of my ultra hi-fi members
Yep.
sit through Greg Weaver's late night listening
Okay.
sessions, and he was blown away with your system. He actually had another room as his top room until he sat down that night, and he said, "No, forget about it. This right here, what you do, the new VAC amplifiers are
Oh,
fantastic."
It all works together incredibly well, and it's all about that symbiotic relationship between your entire equipment.
Absolutely.
Okay, and that's the end goal out of all of this, is to find what talks to you, and what talks to you may be slightly different than
Yep.
what talks to me,
Yep.
and that's fine.
Yep.
But we need to find those relationships that make music for all of us. Absolutely.
100%, man, and you do a fantastic job. Plus, I mean, let's make sure we say something, okay? He has a great vinyl collection. Like, his collection is, I mean, diverse. He's got stuff that no one else has probably heard. I mean, you are the master of finding your recordings too. I mean, that's been one of your strengths, I would say.
But you walk in and you want to hear music that speaks to you. You mean, it's great to always listen to the same 30 songs, but you want to find 31, 32, 30. Where's the better place to find that than in an audio show like this? You find that stuff because we curate that stuff as well. But even more importantly is when somebody comes in and says, "Can you play this for me?" And we find tracks. Like, I just came out of Montreal, and I found a couple of tracks out of Montreal that are absolutely fantastic that I've never heard before. So it's a two-way relationship, and I love hearing other people's tracks. I mean, you've come in and you said, "Can you play this for me?"
Yeah.
I don't say no.
Nope. It's
I
true.
play it.
That's true. That's true. He does have that.
I play it.
He is that type of person that will play whatever you want. He's definitely one of those manufacturers that's not afraid to let his speakers speak for themselves. He doesn't do the talking, he lets the product do the talking. And so I can certainly say that about Valerio. So this show, besides the finish, anything else new you're showing? Or is it essentially taking the same show on the road from the last show to this?
This is essentially the same except for the finish of the speakers. I mean, we have switched up to the SAT turntable in the main system here.
SAT turntable, okay.
Okay, so we have the SAT, but we also have the Avenger Direct sitting back here on the second system.
Okay.
Now, these speakers were introduced in November, but that was all pre-release. I mean, all the colors are here now, all the finishes are here. We have the MRBs in this room. We have a pair of MRC1s downstairs. We have a pair of MRC2s sitting out in the lobby system. We have a pair of 3s here. So the entire line's here. It's the first time that the line's actually been shown because this is the true debut of these products.
Amazing, amazing. So let's see this system. Hey man, how are you? I'm gonna kill you if you could just turn the music down a little bit so my audience can hear.
by all means.
And then you can give us a little rundown of what you have going on here.
Sure. Here, let's take this off really quick. You guys are taking a look at our Avenger Statement turntable. Oh, there we go. So the Avenger Statement is our direct drive table that just kicks it up next notch with higher level material, a higher level arm base and everything, still putting it together and whatnot, but still using our 3D Fat Boy tone arm, Fat Boy VTA bass on the fly, And then this big behemoth, our Vanquish stand. The Vanquish stand is meant to be something that works as far as isolation, robust, and just being able to be functional as well. Because you get a lot of really cool stands that you miss the ability to put everything else in there. So then you have all of your electronics, you have digital, all of it where it looks sleek, it looks great, but also get the ability to be versatile, where you can just add whatever you want in here. In the back also, we actually trench out a spot for the cabling, so that way to help with the cabling. I'm actually still setting these guys up here, but where you can put it in there and not have it go crazy in the respect of, you look in the back and you have a train wreck of cable all over the place.
All the time.
So that way you're set with cable management. And also with the Avenger statement, besides the upgrade as far as the material, you also have it where you can mount up to 3 tone arms, any brand, anything. We're really cool about that stuff.
Nice.
And this is use a 3-phase BLDC motor, each phase powered by a mini Class D amp. And I say it because once we have it running, you go to touch this platter, it's going to hold its speed. Actually, I think one of the things Val likes is that he can clean the record while it's still playing, while pressing down, without losing any speed or anything with that. Trying to give that super high-end flavor, while still being able to have, just being able to hot rod this stuff. I mean, this stuff's supposed to be fun. My dad, Harry Weisfeld, he grew up, messing with muscle cars and things like that. So, come on, this is supposed to be fun.
Yep.
Why not? Throw extra arms, a 12-inch, a 9-inch, a 10-inch, whatever, and just a good time all around. We've really been loving working with Acora over here. Just the solid granite, the marble, and everything. Just totally dead speakers. And then VAC just powering all this stuff. We've just been loving the sound. I'm going to be mounting a Shyla cartridge on here. And she's pretty pissed at me that I didn't bring her. That's my oldest daughter. The cartridge is named after her.
Oh, wow.
Last minute we tried to bring her, but it just we couldn't make it happen.
Couldn't happen.
So that's the cartridge we'll be mounting on here. She loves this table because it matches her cartridge, which is also red.
Oh,
and that
nice.
Cartridge,
Very
I'll
nice.
show it to you at least. There we go. So this is the Shyla cartridge. It's a moving coil made in partnership with Audio-Technica, and it's really voiced to have the mid-range and everything really nailed in, as well as still having that punch with the bass and low end and getting those highs in detail. A $2,000 cartridge that's meant to punch above its price point.
Nice.
So that's what'll be going on this guy over here. So get some good sound and everything, and Shyla will probably be pretty ticked at me when she watches this, saying, I should have been there.
And as far as speakers, what are we showing here, Valerio?
Well, we're going to be playing the 2 different speakers. We have the MRBs hooked up right now. So they're little guys. Then we have the MRC3s here.
Okay.
And then we'll have the VRCs playing out in the front.
I remember these were fantastic the last time I heard them.
Yep.
They play so loud, so big, so dynamic, uncompressed. For a speaker that, it's a small speaker. I don't know how else to say it. In comparison to what he displays, this is perhaps your smallest speaker ever, right?
It is. Well, it's about the same size of the SRB. The SRB, it shares almost the same physical dimensions, except the SRB is in a pyramid shape. But yeah, it's a fairly small speaker. It's roughly 8 by 10 by 13 inches tall.
Are the stands included or not?
No, what we do is these are specifically made if you're going to put them on a bookshelf or credenza if you're tight for space.
Okay.
We make this exact same speaker in a floor standing model for $2,000 more, because any decent stand is going to cost you more than $2,000.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So we make this exact speaker. It's the MRC1. It comes in this size. Take out these 2 bass drivers, and that's literally what you get. So now
Nice.
you have a proper floor standing speaker. So if you're gonna buy these speakers and you're gonna put them on the floor, please buy the floor standing ones. Now, if you like the look of this, then that's great. Go this way. But a proper stand for these is going to cost you $3,000-$4,000.
Easily,
It's
yeah.
going to cost you more than going up to the floor standing
Yep,
version.
yep, very true. Love it, man. I love it. I'm looking forward to seeing more throughout the weekend. And obviously, you guys are still testing and tuning, so
Absolutely.
we will be here to record the
wanna hear
room
these ones quickly?
in its glory. Right now, we'll pass on it because
Okay, no problem.
the live stream will be copyright
you're on
material.
live stream. Yeah.
Yes,
Got it,
we are
guys.
in a live stream. So, but I will definitely be recording when I come back with the microphone. So
That's
expect that.
fantastic.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you for coming
Just
in.
showing everyone what you guys do
Thank you.
behind the scenes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See y'all soon. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Jay, maybe you should have
All righty. Let's see something else, you guys.
I think we should restart it, just because if they can't hear anything, I don't know, because we can't see the messages.